So if you're surprised I'm back now, yes, no, I was not dead, I was not getting sick or anything. No, but if you're ever missing uploads from me, or if you've ever seen that I've not been uploading in a while, I ain't ever procrastinating or anything. It's just all it is content is hard to be finding sometimes, and kind of be learning that, as they say, should be having quality over quantity. That's kind of the secret here. But yeah, I'm back, trying to be uploading good videos instead of just rushing ones that are not as good. But anyway, no, this is hopefully a good video. We finally got the whole crew back, Joe, Waltronis, and myself. So over here, what we're doing now here is another Exploring Things video. And what is so interesting about this is how not in the middle of nowhere these things are. Like, as you were seeing in the past couple of videos, the past couple Exploring Things video, there was a car wrecked in the woods in the middle of nowhere. Yep. And then there was some like tanks, and not army tanks, but gas tanks, and a floating dock in the middle of nowhere in the woods. But anyway, this is just a park in the middle of not nowhere. There's some houses over here. That is what it's looking like to be maybe the remains of an old train line / train bridge, which, if you're a resident of this area, you'll be in the know where the train is running, and where it was running, because a lot of the lines have been taken out. So around here, though, is somewhere that I have not really ever been hearing of any train lines that was going through here. So we're going to be checking this out. So
all right, let's go.
So here we are. I'm actually glad that they were not taking out this bridge, as I was not 100% sure that they were still here. But here we are at this place over here. As you'll be noticing, there is this bridge, which, if you're looking closely here, it is seeming like a regular, normal pedestrian bridge, except if you're looking over here, where a lot of limestone, and what is giving us away as maybe the remains of an old railroad bridge is this. See here? See that rail that's sticking out?
Let me look at it.
Yeah, because Waltronis is the expert at.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, it's almost going in.
That's a rail.
Yeah.
Wow. It's really tiny though. It's like it's not as big as they normally are.
But yeah, this rail. Well, actually, it was. I would be saying that this is a normal sized rail. Here, come over here.
Well, we have part of one. Use it as an anvil.
Where are we getting it?
Don't worry about that.
I guess it was like a scrap rail on the side of the rail on the railroad. But oh yeah, I was taking an old spike from the railroad.
My one question about that is, it's in a really odd position.
So, yes, what I was thinking is, since this rail has been cemented over, but you see, this rail here, I'm thinking that if this was an old railroad bridge, then it might have been cemented over because of it being turned into a footbridge. It's this bridge here. But I don't even know why it would be, because this over here is a trail. This right there is the main trail. And then there's the park that's up on that hill, which I'm not going to know why you'd be needing just some random shortcut in the woods. I mean, there's the trail, then you got the park over there. I'm not going to know why you'd be needing some shortcut to building a whole bridge right here and a railroad.
My guess is it was just used like a recycled thing just to provide support for this bridge. It just seems really weird that it'd be so far out to the side.
Yeah, although the bridge, the land could have changed though. And the bridge, because this bridge, I mean, things, you know, due to the environment and the expansion and contraction, things can be changing how they originally are. And what was also getting me about this type of bridge is that this area here is if you'll be seeing here, if you be coming over here, limestone block right here, and there have been several limestone blocks lining the area down here and over that way. Like if you can be seeing over here, here is another one right there, and I'm thinking that might be all of them going this way. There's a bunch more over the other way. Oh, and like here too. One here, and here, and one there, and there. There's 3 more, and then there's one over there, and then that's as far as I can be counting where the things are at. I mean, there's one over here. Oh wait. If you're hearing what we were talking about, as you were, I don't know what you were doing. These limestone blocks have been lining this whole path over here, and what it's giving off, the vibe to me, is that it's giving off is that this is supposed to be lining an old railroad line. And anyway, so what's odd about this is that there's a bridge right here, and this area over here is really a really odd place for a railroad line to be. But and obviously I was not really hearing any of the railroad tracks, even when there used to be heavy passenger traffic coming through here, which there ain't no more. But no mention of lines ever going here. I mean, and you know, you can be seeing where the tracks were. This is, you know, back, I'd be saying, as like that way, way down that way, and not really anything coming over here. And this just seems like a bridge that was built to be withstanding a lot. Because really, I mean, really what I'd be thinking, if you're trying to be having just a regular footbridge over here, you should be making it out of just like wood planks. Not a heavily built limestone bridge. As you can see in here, this bridge is lined with metal underneath. Okay, so I'm doing something risky here. Risky for the biscuit. So you can be seeing the metal pieces that were here. Oh, yep. That were lining this thing, and kind of, I was not even noticing this before. This one right here goes in the perfect direction of where the rail is sticking out. So I'm almost thinking these are the bottoms. There's rails embedded in the concrete of the bridge, and they might have been used as supports, but Waltronas was saying that the rails are a bit too small to be regular standard gauge rails. So yeah, Waltronas, he said that the rails should be bigger.
Yeah, it does look a bit small. It looks more like train rails than like an I-beam, but I do think they're used for support.
Yeah, I mean there is a different size of rails. I mean you got the narrow gauge and the standard gauge, which they're really ain't no mention of narrow gauge lines over here. Those are really only used in like hilly, mountainous areas. Now, so this right here is what's looking. It's the remains of the old building, and if you can see this, it just it is that because it's a bunch of bricks and stones and it looks like a wall and a thing. No, but it was the building. It was just a square building that was. I see the concrete sealer that was holding it all together, and I mean it is an old building. Certainly is looking like it could be from the time of when there might have been a train line here. You want to be having a look at this? You're generally smart about this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'd say it looks like a foundation or a wall or something like that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen it all built. I mean, this was demolished. I've seen the report it was demolished. It was a square, just like a square building with like 2 windows. And I think like a hole in the top of the roof. And I wanted to know why that would be there, just in the middle of nowhere. And also another theory is that if they're mining, well, I don't mining, but if they were harvesting, not the right word either, but if they were trying to be extracting limestone from this area, or delivering it, they might have needed it. They might have been needing a train line, as you were saying. The rails might have been smaller to bring like a small, like a mining train almost, and delivering or picking up the limestone. So that's just another theory. I mean, you've got what's looking like an old train bridge over there. Looks way too heavily built to be a regular just footbridge. And then there's concrete, posts, limestone posts just out of the ground, leading up to about here with the to this building over here, which ain't really looking like. I wouldn't really be thinking of any reason why this building would be here. Okay, I mean, there's just limestone. There's just like the remains of it, and like I was saying, it's just like a square building, and this is. You all trying to get an idea of what this could be?
Oh, I don't know.
Metal. Look like a metal belt. Some metal wires and holding things up. I just ain't thinking of a reason why this. Yeah, I just ain't thinking of a lot of reasons why it would be just a random stone square building over here. Other than
meth.
Really, maybe. But I mean, that was in the old days where then the railroad lines were running through here, maybe running through here even. But yeah, I'm actually going to be taking a look at where the train lines used to be, because there's maps of where the train lines used to be going through here, mostly over the train lines over that way, way down that way, but no, a lot of train lines might have been going in places that we're not really in the know of, so I might be having to be digging up some old maps online. See what they got to be saying about anything like this. So, update here. I was asking for some information from the local county history center here, and they were giving me some really good information, and not a lot is apparently known about that location, not a whole lot, but I was definitely given some information here. Taking a look at this email that I was sent from the place. It's saying here that the bridge likely crossed over a small tributary of undisclosed creek. I'm looking at a 1856 plat map that clearly shows some small creek passing through the area. The undisclosed railroad ran through somewhat close to the area, but did not go through where the undisclosed trails are. That area was mostly farmland for quite some time, so I imagine the stone building is the remains of an outbuilding. And I was just saying, talking about the maps that they're sending me, which I was taking a look at those, and um, it says that the outside of the maps they don't show any structures built on the property. The second map zoomed in, you can see where the railroad runs toward the left of the photo. I looked at a 1998 plat map and where the undisclosed village now stands, and the land was owned by the city, and another chunk was owned by the trust. I imagine the land kept getting sold and used as farmland until somebody came in to develop it. So what that is giving me there is that likely a old farmland. I mean, it's saying 1856 these maps are, and I mean, I could be seeing that it would be about that time where where these structures were built. I'd be saying, but yeah, I was not really taking into consideration any kind of farmland or anything like that, which I'm now thinking, that is a really more probable thing. I was just thinking, maybe railroad because there's a line of posts looking like something was running through there, and the bridge, just depending on kind of the solidarity of the bridge and how it is so strongly built that it could be taking a lot of weight on it. That's kind of what I was thinking, like I was saying in the video, and of course the rails there, which I'm thinking were probably just used for support. They were just taken from somewhere, but no, yeah. And like I was saying in the video, the railroad, it is not even running even close to that area. So that's why I was really confused and thought I'd be good for a video. But yeah, it was probably some kind of farmland, and like they were saying, an outbuilding. Maybe they were needing a big, strong bridge to be, who knows, hauling stuff from the vehicles. I mean, I don't know what cars were around in 1856, but around that time. But yeah, I think that is the most probable explanation for that. Probably just to haul the bridge was to haul something over there, the posts and the fence and some other things. Also, the other thing is I was not intending to be including it in the video because it wasn't really contributing to a lot of stuff. But now I just am realizing that we were finding this cattle grate, which I'm going to be putting a picture of right about here. That's actually more saying a lot, because that's telling me that it was probably most likely the farmland, because a cattle grate, where else would you need that? But so probably old farm territory. So I'm thinking that kind of closes up that that kind of mystery, if you could call it a mystery. But anyway, that is the conclusion to this video here. So if you got any other theories or anything, just comment them. I'm always accepting comments. But also, by the way, I know that I've been having a break in content here, and like I was saying, I just at the start of the video, it ain't never a procrastination thing. I'm really liking doing this content here. No, it just content, like I was saying, for a while was a bit hard to be coming by, and a lot of videos that I just was trying to be planning and not rushing, just planning videos and trying to getting them set up, and so yeah, some of those are working because there is more content coming soon, more videos coming soon that I think are more on the better side. So I'm thinking everybody will be really liking those. So stay tuned, do not be going nowhere, do not be unsubscribing. And speaking of subscribing and that sort of thing, I was saying back in October that in a video that if my channel was getting 50 subscribers by the end of 2020, that I would be jumping off the roof of my house, which it wasn't getting 50 subscribers, so I might just jump off the roof anyway, but not in the way that I was saying that I would do it, with safety measures and all that. Not because my channel is not getting 50 subscribers, but anyway, but no, yeah, that was not happening. But anyway, we're in the new year now, and we got a whole new year and with a new challenge. So I'll announce now that my channel is getting 100 subscribers by the end of 2021, December 31st, 2021. I will be swimming around in a lake for 5 minutes in January. In January weather, in a lake. Not this January, obviously, but the next January. And also, bring back the lake goal challenges here. So, if this video is getting 20 likes, just 20 likes, I will dye my hair pink. Dye my hair and my eyebrows and what is the beginnings of my mustache here. I'll be dyeing them all pink. I know that this has been a challenge that a bunch of other folks have been doing on YouTube, but it seems to have worked, so next video, if this gets 20 likes, you might be seeing me with pink hair, so... But anyway, yeah, so stay tuned. That's going to be it here. Like, subscribe, Hail Hydra, and try new things.